All right, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of O365A. Today's topic is about the MVP program, and so all four Canadian MVPs here are going to Summit next week, and we just want to have a quick discussion about what it means to be an MVP in the program and what it means to go to Summit. So, Dino, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, for sure. So for me, I mean, besides the satisfaction of, giving back and to the community and helping clients and other colleagues, it's really the whole community aspect of it. In terms of getting down to Summit, I really enjoy meeting folks from all over the world that share the same passion about the technology areas that I practice in. I think it's really cool to be able to get together and meet some of these folks and see some familiar faces. I think Greg Sheridan from the MVP from Down Under said it best. He said it's like our family pilgrimage back home, and getting to see familiar faces and new ones. The ability to hear, also to hear and provide feedback to the product group is fantastic for me. I really enjoy that aspect of it, and just to learn about new things and hear what's coming up, and also to provide that feedback, which they, truly value. Lastly, I always, come back feeling refreshed from Summit. It feels like the year's, reset, and just, totally looking forward to tackling another year. So, yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's a unique opportunity. The MVP Summit, I think there's about 4,000 MVPs, maybe a little bit more over than that. And, 2,000 of them are set to come to Redmond next week. So you have, almost half the MVPs coming down there. It's across 80 countries. For me, the big thing is, I was kind of a little bummed when they moved Summit from November. It's been over a year since the last Summit. But yeah, like Dino said, it revives kind of your, the passion in the product. You get to see, Microsoft's vision for the next, 12 months or a couple of years. I have a unique opportunity this Summit that I'm actually presenting a session on a Thursday. So I have a half an hour session on kind of the work I've done around Cloud Connector. So that should be interesting. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, similar to you guys, what I really enjoy about Summit, and this memory goes back to the first time I went to Summit. I think it was like day number 2 or 3. I started to realize that all the people I hang around with at Summit are experts, like true experts in their field. And you get on a bus, or you're sitting next to someone at dinner, and they're a true expert in their field, and my line of work involves Azure, Office 365, Skype for Business, Teams, Exchange, and you're just running into people who know their craft better than anyone in the world. So to have a whole week of that expertise, as you guys mentioned, is quite invigorating, and that's fantastic. And similarly, just being able to get FaceTime with the product group teams and ask some questions, and some tough questions, and see where they're going to take the product. And their vision for the different product lines is really, really cool. Unlike Dino, I don't come back refreshed. I come back my brain's fried, and I need some sleep, but it's all really good, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with everybody. My, one of the things for me too is just networking. Sort of meeting all the different people, like Dino mentioned, and Mike and Kurt. But it's more of not just the people that is in with your expertise. It's meeting the people that are outside your expertise. And I found that last year, being an independent consultant, sometimes you run into some weird issues with, let's say, Exchange or something like that. Well, you have like everybody, in the same area with Exchange, and be like, hey, I got this problem. Can you give me a hand, or what do you think it is, or just sort of point me in the right direction? Which is like, it's pretty awesome to be part of that, what I call massive brain trust that takes on Redmond, right? And on the other side as well, being able to speak with the product group at the same time, and then be able to advance some changes in the product that will help benefit but our clients and everybody else that utilizes it, right? So I mean, we're really the guys that are sort of boots on the ground that are doing these implementations and getting in front of customers and doing the doing the work and the architecture. So it's nice to be able to implement some change into the product to help benefit not just our clients but all the clients as well.
Yeah, it's a good point. And a lot of MVPs run user groups, and it's a good user groups are a great channel for businesses and people interested in the various Microsoft products, whether they're implementing them or trying to do something specific with them, to come out, learn about the products, and get answers to tough questions, and express their needs to MVPs. And as Habib said, in our interactions with the product groups were able to sort of feed some of that back to them. Now, of course, it's all prioritized accordingly, but it is a really good time for MVPs to let Microsoft know what we're seeing out in organizations in terms of their needs.
Yeah, I think what happens is it kind of removes that, developing in a vacuum, right? Like, so we were able to give real world, experiences or maybe concerns with a direction or a feature, or maybe a lack of a feature, and provide that right to Microsoft before it rolls out to the masses. And it's definitely a beneficial engine into the product group.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. So looking forward to seeing you all next week. And thanks, everybody, for listening in.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. See you guys.
Yeah.